I finally went through this process of an 18-month period where I had a heart attack, open heart surgery, wound up in rehab,
Wow.
started going through a second divorce, and then went back into a rehab for a 30-day period. And it was in that 30-day period of rehab where I was really desperate because externally, once again, everything was great, successful career, education, all the things that I didn't get as a little tyke. I tried to figure out how to make that happen. And so while I was in rehab, I had this very profound moment where I understood the source of the way that I felt about myself, the childhood trauma, what that had done to me. You see, for many achievers and many high performers who are what I call sometimes get into shame-based achievements, right? It's like, I feel this sense of shame, and so I'm going to try to achieve my way out of it. We don't know what's going on back there often.
Right.
We just know that we have this drive to keep trying to perform, and no win is ever enough. And so we just keep pushing. So we don't know what's going on back there. We just know that life starts to show up pretty broken, and our relationships get impacted. We wind up coping a little bit more unhealthy than we did in the past. And then life just starts to fall apart. And that's when people show up for coaching. Hey, help me figure out how to, not implode my life or pick the pieces back up after I've imploded. And so for me, when I had that moment of understanding that my, journey of trying to manage my drinking, manage all this stuff was the wrong approach for me, I switched my question to not how can I manage my drinking, but what is my drinking trying to help me manage? What's the sources of shame? What's going on back there? And when I began to heal that and get healthy in that space and give myself permission to love myself, that whole story and narrative began to change. And then from that, I got into, people calling me, how'd you do it? What was the journey like? And then started coaching people and decided this is something I'm going to give myself to full time. So long story, but that's how I showed up to where
that
I'm
is so
today.
beautiful. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.